When it comes to ag tech, we understand that seeing is believing. So let's take a closer look at our Croptical tool in action this season. Croptical opens with a benchmark view of the fields you are tracking. Based on the performance of these fields and other similar fields in the area, Croptical shows how each field is performing compared to average. Here we see 3 black fields which have higher vegetation, 7 white fields which are neutral, and 1 red field which has lower vegetation. It's interesting to note that the 1 red field is the only corn-on-corn field for this grower. When we look at the growth curve for this field, named EGMO, we can clearly see it started to drop in early August, and that it's not performing at the same level of other fields this season. Here we compare the performance of this field in 2020 to its historical performance and see that it's similar to 2012. So we can probably expect to see a similar yield to the 161.3 bushels per acre recorded that year. If we look at the maps for this field, it's not great. We can see a lot of variability within the field here in the late August map. What we want to see is more consistency in the vegetation. To put this into broader context, we can compare this field on a regional level using our AgriQuest tool. Here, the dotted line shows us the average, and the performance for this field is notably below the average. It's also worth mentioning that much like in 2012, the cumulative precipitation is also below normal. So let's go back to Croptical and look at another comparable field. East Home North is a corn-on-soybean field, and we see that this field is in the average, definitely not as low as in 2018. When looking at the maps for the same field, we see it was rather uniform for most of the season, but as things dried up, some variability appeared. Using the same color legend, vegetation index maps and yield data maps show a clear correlation. Many factors led to this end result, including the difference between corn-on-corn and corn-on-soybean. But it's evident that remote sensing data was able to realize this well before the combines hit the field. This was just a quick glimpse at our analytics. Visit Geosys online to learn more about our tools and services, or contact us at sales.na@geosys.com with your specific questions.